Okay, you guys, it's John from Lakeshore RV Center. We are going to give you some of the basics on your camper, and then we'll do a walk around when you get here to try and help explain it a little bit better. That red switch located in the back is your battery disconnect switch. When it's in its horizontal position, pointed towards the green, it means the power is turned on. When it's vertical, you're shutting off the power to the coach. That is the 12 volt. The red and black cables below are your jumper cables if you decide you want to jump your battery system. As we come around here, I want to walk you through your hydraulic leveling system at a later point here. It's all located behind here. Your propane tanks, you got a propane tank on either side of the camper. When that valve's in the green position, that means your propane is on. If it turns red, you can shut off the tank, disconnect the tank, flip it to the other side. That'll turn the propane on onto the other side. This is your pass-through basement storage, your docking center. This is your remote sensored light there. It's an interior and exterior shower, water heater bypass system. That simply bypasses the hot water heater so you don't put antifreeze in when you go to winterize it. You'll stick a hose onto this, it'll siphon it out of the 1 gallon jug, which will pump antifreeze through the system and winterize the system for you. This is a city water connection. You hook up to the hooking fresh water up to the unit. When you go to winterize it, you flip this on the on position and that'll bypass that. This is when you go to fill your tank. Normal flow is the operation of your tank. Fill is when you're trying to fill your freshwater tank. You rotate that to the vertical position. Tank flush is designed to flush out your holding tanks, your black tank. So when you're going to empty your tanks, these are your low point valves. They drain your freshwater tank and remove all the water. This is your furnace exhaust on the outside of the camper. And that's your slide there. Your tires have been checked to make sure they are at the appropriate pressure. You do want to check your lug nuts after 100 miles just to make sure that nothing's become loose. In through here are your remote valves. These valves are designed to empty your black and gray tank. The black tank is your waste tank. The gray is your shower valve. This is your 25-foot 50 amp power cord. If you hook up to 30 amp, you'll only be able to run one AC at one time. You have to hook up to 50 amp to be able to operate multiple ACs. Your hot water heater, there's really nothing you have to do from the outside here. Everything's controlled from the inside. It is auto ignition, so it's simply push a switch from the inside. The back of your camper here, class 3 hitch. Your backup camera, if you decide to add one of those to it. Exterior storage compartments. We're going to walk you inside here and show you some of the basics on the camper. As we go inside, we'll notice that the fuse box is open. All fuses are 12 volt, all breakers are 110. This is our main command center where everything gets controlled. This extends and retracts our awning on the camper. These are our tank heaters for when we're in cold conditions and we want to be able to keep the tanks warm so they won't freeze. This actually turns on our gas electric hot water heater. You generally want to operate one of those at one time. You want to make sure there's water in before you turn it on so you don't burn up the element, okay? These exterior lights, they're all lit up and turned on. These are your slide controls, cap lights. So real straightforward. This is just to let you know that your solar panel is working, that it is sending a charge through the system. You guys, this is your fireplace. It's a simple 110 fireplace, does not operate off 12 volt. There's a power switch here to turn the power on and off. You can select the temperature, time settings, as well as color of flames if you'd like. So real straightforward with these controls. That just tells you the level of heat, the colors. When you go to pop up the TV, the hidden TV that's hidden underneath this, there's a button that's hidden inside this cabinet. You want to push that button. I'll show you how that kind of basically operates. Just like that. That's your cable hookup. So for whatever reason you're not getting cable and you're plugged in at the campground, you want to double check those connections. Not getting power to your TV, you want to double check that outlet to make sure that outlet is plugged in so it hasn't become loose. You do have USB hookups throughout the camper. They're located typically next to the sofa and seating areas. When you go to operate your thermostats for furnace as well as your AC. They're a simple mode through operation. You simply push the bottom button. It'll allow you to cycle through. You can fan, high and low speed fan, kick on the AC, kick it to cool, adjust the temperature setting up and down, and the same can be said for the heat. You can kick it to heat and adjust the temperature setting up and down. This control over here is your max air vent, which is located right up there in the ceiling. This just simply allows you to open up the vent, select the speeds that you want, and obviously close that off. So keys are located around your faucet down there. Motion sensor lights here by where you enter from the door. Your stove, real simple, real straightforward. You want to flip back the protective cover. This is a spark igniter. You can see the spark. What you do is you'll turn that to the lighting position. You'll see that indicates red. And then what you'll do is hold that in. It'll ignite it, and it'll turn the controls to blue. Guys, your blinds are real straightforward. They're kind of a double-decker blind. You pull the one, it's a darkening shade. You pull the other, it's a translucent shade. Real straightforward in the operation of that. You notice these red buttons on your ground fault outlets. These are ground fault protector outlets. If those are tripped, you might lose 110 power, so you want to check those as well as checking your breakers. You guys, that's some of the basics on your new RV. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have or go through anything you'd like. Please feel free to give me a call if you have any questions. You can reach me directly on my cell phone at 231-740-6225. Thank you and have a great day.